we are here on the HMV stand to find out about their tooling, their innovations, but also about the company. So, Marius, before we go through your tooling, can you give us a bit of a background on yourself and HMV?
Yes, my name is Marius. I'm Managing Director of Hofmann Vratny. We're a family-owned company located close to Munich in Bavaria, and we're producing 2 million solid carbide end mills per year. We're doing this for 48 years now. We started as a small regrinding shop on the countryside and then developed to one of the biggest producers of solid carbide end mills in Europe. And nowadays we offer the full palette, standard tooling, regrinding, special tools, and also consulting and service and process optimization at our customers. We have our own R&D and technical center with 3 milling machines, 3 milling technicians who make testing only all day and optimize processes for customers as well.
So there's nothing you guys don't actually do.
Well, there's a lot more we want to do in the future. Like we started with the drills this year. So this is one of our main highlights at the exhibition this year, is that we also have solid carbide drills now.
And we're going to get onto them a little bit later, but talk me through your steel and cast iron range.
Yeah, so here we are at our steel and cast iron. So what is special about our steel cast iron range is not only that we have a lot of different tool types, but also that we have a high depth in the product portfolio, meaning we have a lot of small diameters, a lot of different radius choices, and these tools are really absolutely fantastic for kind of very strong steels, but also for machining soft steels and working in the automatization. We have some very good tooling with a roughing profile to get a very small chips if you work overnight. Customers are very happy with it if they have a high degree in automatization. And also what is very special is we call the mirror makers. You can make a perfect surface finish with it, like a mirror.
I like how you guys have looked into the customer's problem of running overnight and the chips and what can stop a machine, and gone, well, wait a minute, we'll make one with smaller chips to stop them problems.
Yeah.
Now, let's move on. So now we're on to your universal applications. So talk me through this booth.
So, well, we have 2 product lines in HNV. One are the expert products, which are specific for one material, like we had cast iron and steel. And here this one is the basic, which means it's a little bit a lower quality level, but the product is universal. So you can use it for steel, stainless steel, cast iron, aluminium, and also the price is more sensitive because not every customer can measure the quality of a high performance cutting tool. Not everyone has a machine to run the speeds and feeds. Not everyone has the batch sizes to produce a big amount of workpieces. And this one is for these customers who cannot measure, but they need still a high quality tool.
And again, that goes back to you guys, and we'll take this as we're moving down because we've got quite a big jump now. But this goes down to you guys having a product for everybody, not just people who are doing the large batch work or the specific application. So let's move on to the non-ferrous materials. And the first thing we should look at is just how great these cookers look.
Thanks. Well, this is a series we're very proud of, as it makes also a lot of customers happy. No matter if it's for aerospace industry or for some kind of show parts where you see the surface, because they make a very good quality, and we start from diameter 0.1 with the smallest tool, like for electrodes or something like this, and then the biggest tool is like diameter 25, if you machine really big parts. And this range is one of the biggest we have. And I think there are no wishes open. And if there is a wish open, we have a special and semi-standard tool service where you get your tool coated in 4 weeks.
Wow. Now, talking about keeping your customers happy, you kept me happy because I've used these, and the surface finish, like you said, keeping a surface finish that's on show, I've used these and you get a absolutely perfect finish. It's brilliant. But a .1 of a millimeter, I would not like to attempt to use one of them.
Yeah.
Now, moving on, we're into your stainless range. So talk us through the stainless range.
Yeah, so here is our EX-M1 series, expert for stainless steel in version 1. And these are really developed for medical applications and also for the food industry. We have a big range starting from diameter 0.5 in different length and different corner radius for medical applications. And then of course also we have the big tooling. Here again also trochoidal end mills, mirror makers, chip makers, slot makers. So we have all the range also inside this product program.
It's great to see that you've not just got the full range in one type of end mill. You've got the whole range for each type of end mill, for each type of material, and that shows that the customers have asked and you've listened to what the customer needs. So moving on, we're nearly finished, but we're going to move into hardened materials. Now, obviously, milling hardened materials is always a problem. So how have you solved them problems for your customers?
Well, we've been one of the first on the market to launch the hardened steel series decades ago. Also, this blue coating has been invented by our coating company and us together. So a lot of them copied it, but we say always this is a blue original from Bavaria. So this is where it comes from. And we started very early, so we have a high knowledge in how these tools should look like and also about how to use them in the right application.
And I think that's the big thing as well. You guys are not just making the tools. Because you have the expertise behind it, you know how to run these tools as well. So you can give the customer advice if they're starting to struggle, which is a really big point for a lot of customers. So let's move on to the material I hated the most, and let's talk about titanium. So what have you done with your cutters? Because obviously, like you've said, it's an up-and-coming material.
Well, our cutters don't only look spectacular, they are spectacular also in the application. We invested a very, very long time in creating this kind of titanium cutters, and we tested not only in our own R&D, but we tested a lot of customers. We tested at medical customers, aerospace customers, and we developed the tooling together with them. So that's what makes the tools really strong. They come out of the application and not out of a lab. That makes the difference.
And that's the big thing. Obviously, again, it's going back to listening to your customers, but what I really like about that is that you used your customers to make these end mills better by their expertise, and that is brilliant. That is brilliant to me. Now, we're going to move on to the last one.
To the innovations.
So, talk us through your innovations, because am I right in saying these are first ever released at A&B?
Yeah, they are first ever released at A&B. We didn't launch a complete new product series for one material range at the A&B, but we decided to deepen and to enlarge our product range. So basically the highlight innovation at our show this year is the drills, the solid carbide drills, where we have the 3xD, 5xD and 8xD with central intercooling. These ones are really universal. You can run them on titanium, aluminum, steel, cast iron, stainless steel. So these ones are really, a problem solver and a no-brainer as well, because the customer just puts it in a machine, runs different materials and it works.
And the great thing about it is, obviously, if you've got a customer with a machine that doesn't have a big tool changer, having a drill that can do everything is a lot better than having 4 drills all specific. So it's also time saving as well. Now, we are on the last one. So talk us through what's in the last booth.
Well, here are a lot of innovations in regards to stainless steel and also some to steel. So we enlarged our roughing cutters, which we call lovely the slot makers, for steel and for stainless steel. And these ones are really a game changer if you're doing trochodal milling, because they create very small chips. And these small chips, if you evacuate chips out of the machine and overnight, you don't have any problems. Because with a classical trochodal end mill, you will have 1xD chips, and that works over day if you have some workers in the production. But overnight, sometimes it can be a problem, because we all know chip evacuation is a problem out of the machine. That's why we created these problem solvers as well, and our customers are very happy with it. And we launched it in different lengths, very big sizes, big undercut for deep machining. So that's what we did for the A&B. And also we have our lollipops here, especially for medical parts, which is a ball nose cutter, but with a full radius of 280 degrees.
And obviously that helps with some of the awkward parts they make in medical, where you've got to try and get a cutter in. Well, Marius, a big thank you from me and all at MTD for your knowledge and expertise, and it shows through that you guys here at H&V are really customer focused, and that's just great. So thank you very much for your time.
Well, Tom, thanks for checking by and for giving us a chance to interview. Really appreciate it.